My husband was John Andretti. He was well known in the racing community. He raced Indy cars, and then we eventually moved down to North Carolina to race NASCAR. He was diagnosed with colon cancer in January of 2017. As soon as he was diagnosed, he kind of wanted to keep it just between the family and good friends, didn't really go public with it. And then after a year or so, our good friend Dave Calabro, who is from Indianapolis, obviously was a newscaster, contacted us and said, "Hey, man, you could do a lot of good with this. You could come up with the hashtag. We could start an awareness campaign. Whatever you wanted it to look like, we could do." And so John and I talked about it and we thought, you know what, that's a great idea. So John and I came up with the hashtag CheckIt4Andretti, and it was Twitter at the time. So we would hashtag everything CheckIt4Andretti, and John would give updates on his health. He would say, got my second colonoscopy today. This is what we're going to do. This is the plan for the doctors. I'm having surgery, starting chemo, different things. He would update up to a point where he felt comfortable with the public on Twitter. And it really grew and grew and grew. And people were getting lots of colonoscopies, especially in Indianapolis. That's kind of how it got started as far as the hashtag and all that. After John died in January of 2020, we decided we wanted to expand on that hashtag and do something greater for the community. And we started the CheckIt4Andretti Foundation. Our mission statement is basically to raise awareness of the importance of colorectal screening and early detection and prevention of colorectal cancer. In addition to that, we wanted to help people who can't afford to get colonoscopies, enable them to get them through the foundation. So we pay for colonoscopies for people that cannot afford it through the free and charitable clinics currently of North Carolina, and we're expanding on that. But that's how everything started, and it's been really successful, and we can't wait to expand into other areas. We always hoped to be in Indiana. We have great connections there with family and friends in the racing community, and we wanted to give back to the community that gave so much to us. So it was always our goal to be in Indiana. And we got together with Riverview Health, and we were so excited to talk and to figure out a partnership. So we're just anxious to get started with Riverview Health and help the people in Indiana that have done so much for us.
I do echo a lot of mom's comments. Obviously, it's always different from a son's perspective, with his father. I think that's what's really cool is that we are getting to come back to Indianapolis, be a part of that community that, he grew up in, as well as, I was born in Indy. I think that's really important. I also really enjoy that we're doing it with Riverview. It's the fact that you guys have that, that Hamilton County presence in that surrounding area. It's important because even though you guys are a large healthcare system, it is that, more familiar field than maybe some of the other places in the world in larger systems. And I think that's really important because if you have that touch point with your patient, you can prevent things like this. We would love to eventually be able to shut the foundation down because everybody's getting all the colonoscopies that they need and go away completely. The mission is to make sure that we no longer have anybody to give colonoscopies to.
If you want to learn more information about CheckIt4Andretti, you should definitely look up our website at www.checkit4andretti.org. You can look at all of our board members on there, read our mission, read our blogs, see what we're up to, and keep up to date with everything CheckIt4Andretti.